A new Karate Kid movie?
All my life, I've dreamed of this moment. Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio.
I don't know who this guy is.
All of my Karate Kid dreams are coming true.
Didn't they just release the last season of Cobra Kai? Oh, wait. Hi friend, welcome back to the channel. This of course is another episode of I Should Have Never Volunteered for That Canadian Cloning Experiment.
I'm coming to get you.
With Hollywood being so obsessed with prequels, sequels, NyQuil, crack cocaine, it got me thinking. Just about every famous movie franchise has some kind of rip-off idiocy that can only be described as
dumb.
Movies like Mac and Me, Ratatouille, The Little Panda Fighter, What's Up, Balloon to the Rescue, Little Bee, Bug Bites, An Ant's Life, Plan B. Yeah, we're not gonna touch that one. Interstellar, which has a 6.8 out of 10, so that... The Christmas movie? Christmas movie. Wow, I can't believe I just said Christmas movie. What a freaking idiot. The Christmas... Every time a Chris Nolan movie comes out, it's like it's Christmas. Star Wars 2, The Last Jedi?
Jihai?
Why are all these movies so short? Like, oh, I freaking slapped a microphone. Sunday School Musical, Snake Out of Compton, and Anatar, which IMDb describes, and I quote, alien ducks seek new home after destroying planet, arrive on Pandoro, harmonious world, navigate strange environment, experience love, conflict, cultural clashes. Simple plot summary, without opinions or introductory phrase. No, I'm not making that up. And that's where we pick up today. The Martial Arts Kid, released in 2015, directed by Michael Baumgarten, producer and director of such classic films as Smitty, Hang Mr. McGetty, and who could forget the instant hit, Hollywood Laundromat. This movie stars Don the Dragon Wilson, and yes, if you're wondering, he is in fact a real dragon. Cynthia Rothrock and the girl from Heroes and Scream 4's little brother Jansen. I've been stalling long enough, so let's dive in. I pointed over here because that's where my TV is, but you guys can't see that, so well, sorry. Let's do it!
Whoa! Traditions with a Z.
Hey, Dragon Ball Z. There you go. So after this epic title card, we get a shot of Cleveland, Ohio. The joke writes itself. So we start with our boy Jansen here, running away from some cops with who we assume are some friends. There's just a bunch of random kids. Also, this kid has the craziest fade I've ever seen.
Okay, why does he run like SpongeBob?
Look at him running. He literally runs like SpongeBob about to go to the Krusty Krab.
I'm ready.
Can we just go back to that cop just throwing a perp on the ground and then running away from him? Oh, I threw you on the ground, now you can't get away. Is this police protocol? So Jansen meets up with his buddy who, I don't know, whatever that hairstyle is, and a cop is hiding and waiting for them behind a tree. They both look at each other, and then the cop comes out from the tree. Like, it's not, I don't know. Whatever. It's a cheap movie. It doesn't matter. But it does matter because I paid money for this movie. Just kidding, I'm watching it for free with ads. And you can too.
Here we go again, Robbie. You said you would stay out of trouble.
And you said you'd keep the camera focused.
It's not that bad, Grandma. I mean, getting tackled by the police and then getting arrested is just, you know...
I can't take anymore.
Grandma! If this movie really is supposed to be a ripoff of The Karate Kid, why is Jansen the bad kid, right? Because I'm pretty sure, now it's been a long time since I saw The Karate Kid, but isn't Daniel LaRusso like just the new kid who's kind of nice to everybody and like he gets picked on by Johnny Lawrence? Cobra Kai would tell you that Johnny Lawrence was actually the good guy that got screwed over. It's a whole thing. But in this movie, it appears that our main character is playing both the Johnny Lawrence character and the Daniel LaRusso character. So we'll see how that turns out. I just want these extras like around me whenever I do something stupid, like I drop a plate of food or something and then they're just like looking.
Freaking idiot.
So Jansen is carted off and then flies to Melbourne, Florida, which is where we get our first appearance of Cynthia Rothrock. Also, what is this in the corner? What is this thing in the corner? Is that supposed to be some kind of art installation or something? Because it just looks like a bunch of sticks and an umbrella. So now Jansen lives with Cynthia Rothrock, and to pad out the runtime, they show you an obscenely long shot of just passing by things. We get it. You're in Florida. Also, why that door has no handle? Why the door has no handle? Are you supposed to get in that door? Because I don't know if you're gonna be able to do that.
Mi casa, su casa.
Cynthia Rothrock, I guess, is Jansen Panettiere's aunt? So now we're introduced to Cynthia Rothrock's 12-year-old daughter. You may be thinking the same thing that I'm thinking.
What?
Hi, Katie.
Master Chief, is that you? Is this Halo?
If I catch you snooping around my room, I'll stomp you like a bug. Got it?
She's very cold to him, and then they cut to a leaf in a pool. Is this him? Is it the dragon himself?
The secret is not cleaning the grove.
How did he know he was standing there? Has he been saying that every like 2 minutes for the last 15 minutes, just in case Robbie came outside?
The secret is not cleaning the grove.
You know, it's really quiet here.
You know, that table's not going to set itself.
Top-notch dialogue writing, top-notch acting. So if you don't know who these two actors are, Don the Dragon Wilson and Cynthia Rothrock were big B-movie action stars in the 80s. And I'm starting to wonder if this movie was like partially paid for by the tourism board of Cocoa Beach. Then we get a straight up exposition dump.
His father left when he was born. He witnessed his mother getting hit crossing the street and killed.
What? He watched his mother get run over? That's why he doesn't have a mom?
He's been traumatized. He's damaged.
Holy crap. Like, what the frick? This is supposed to be a little, like, family movie. This is copying The Karate Kid. There's nothing karate or kid so far. And also, he shut the door, which should make the sound less, but it doesn't actually do that because the audience has to hear the story. So so they can still hear it.
Put him on a positive path. I think we'll change his whole life around.
Cool. Way too much lip quivering. Like, the quivering, I am extremely uncomfortable by the amount of quivering. He can't sleep, so he goes out to find Don the Dragon Wilson sleeping on a chair watching a video of himself teaching someone to balance a CD on their nose. So Robbie does what all people that can't sleep do: go to the convenience store, side discount food and beverage.
Oops, sorry about that. Okay, bye.
I'm under the impression that these kids are at the convenience store at like 2 a.m. Father of the year over here. But, I mean, you did give your kid a buzz cut, so. Also, does that say pro fight? What does that banner say? I think it does. Now with grape. Flawless, guys.
Get some steaks.
You must be underage.
Got any ID?
Yeah, I got ID. I mean, come on, I'm dressed like a green Freddy Krueger.
You new around here?
How did you tell?
It's Cocoa Beach. You get to know the faces pretty quick.
That a good thing?
Sometimes not.
Is this guy peeing? Why is that in there? Why did they do that? Couldn't he have just been in the store? He had to be charged with public urination? What the heck? So then we're introduced to Robbie's potential love interest, Rena.
Nice car.
It's not mine.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm Robbie.
Ohio Riz, as the kids say. I am so old. And her boyfriend, Bo, is our 27-year-old high school bully.
Man, stop!
This guy's just racking up felonies. You stay down, punk, and also, like, I want your candy.
Are you okay? You better get out of here before I call the police.
Everybody good with that? Somebody gonna say something, or?
I was up last night and I was trying to find the bathroom and I just tripped and I fell and, you know.
I see. Are you sure that didn't happen when you snuck out of the house last night?
I saw you sneaking out while I was watching my own promotional video.
Heard you come in through the window.
I know it wasn't your idea to be here.
Well, whose idea was it?
But in order for this to work,
We have to have a strong foundation of trust.
Boring. So then we cut to Robbie's first day at school, which apparently the school doesn't have a parking lot because he just parked his car right next to the entrance to the school. Also, that is so clearly a homemade shirt that says shred. Robbie is just very politely asking people where his homeroom is, and everyone is like an NPC. They just don't respond at all. If somebody just showed up at your school as a new transfer student, would you be like, hey, do you know where room 1010 is? I can't find it. 1010? I'm just looking for room 1010. Wow, my eyes are watering after that. Holy crackers. Robbie finally finds a kind teacher to show him where to go.
There's a smartphone app for that. We have it here for the students who are too lazy to find their classrooms.
Yeah, idiot. You should add a smartphone app. Then Robbie has the exact reaction to this woman's words that I did, which is... What? Is the entire school made of bullies? Is this what's gonna break Robbie's mean streak? He goes to a school full of bad kids? This is like a hidden episode of Scared Straight.
Anybody can kill you. You can slip and fall in a banana peel. You can get in a car wreck. You can fall off a bridge.
You could have an aneurysm on a toilet.
Who can tell me what Miller was trying to say?
Okay, so like nobody did the reading?
I think it's about truth. Can you put a finer point on it?
In fact, I could. Just hand me your pencil. Cut away to Bo, who I'm sure is absorbing all of the knowledge and getting everything he can out of this class.
How trustworthy.
Yes, I'm a gummy bear.
You.
Me too, buddy boy.
Okay. Yeah, how dare you sit right in front of me where the empty seat is, you idiot. I'm not one to give relationship advice, but all I can say is find a man that looks at you the way that Bo looks at Robbie. Bo pranks Robbie by throwing him into the girls' bathroom, which like... Wait, how does he have toilet paper all over him? Didn't he just like push him in like 3 inches and then he goes out?
Stay out!
Kick his butt, Kimley.
They shot this at a real high school with real 14-year-old kids with these 27, 28-year-old actors.
That hurt as much as it looks?
You see the other guy. Probably can't use his fist for a week.
Yeah, I'll have to remember that.
Why? Why though? Why do you have to remember that the other person can't use their fist for a week? Moving on.
That's the jerk right there.
That's the jerk right there.
Push me into the girls' bathroom.
Nice.
What a perv! Lenny, hardcore pervert, also your new best friend. If you ever say to someone pushed me into the girls' bathroom and they say, nice, that's not a good sign.
Come by the cafe if you want a quick bite to eat. Yes, I made you a map.
We get it, Cocoa Beach. Ah, a monster! She has to be like a real housewife of Orlando or something like that. I'm not trying to make any assumptions about anybody. I'm just saying,
I can't believe my husband built me the largest home in America. And if that wasn't amazing enough, he goes and buys the Cocoa Beach Pier.
so Aunt Cindy is meeting a client at her cafe that she works at to like host a party.
You'll have about 2,000 people?
2,000 people! This place, whatever this cafe is not gonna hold 2,000 people. I'm so sorry. Maximum occupancy, 58 people.
Welcome to my little slice of heaven.
Thanks.
So I want you to have a cell phone, you know, in case of emergency calls or if you just want to call and say hi.
Wow, somebody said we should get Cynthia Rothrock in our movie. She's excellent and she's a martial artist and also she reads every line like she took way too many edibles. So the least threatening man in the world comes up to Robbie and he says, I hear you're new here. And we all in Cocoa Beach have a ritual where we pull out switchblades on them and try to stab them. But Cynthia Rothrock is there to the rescue. Yeah, kick his butt!
Hey Cindy, what's the story with this guy?
With this guy? What do you mean this guy? Like this happens all the time?
Welcome to my little slice of heaven.
Then we go into a martial arts montage, which is one of my favorite things in this movie. OJ, is that you? Oh, be careful with those swords. This is where the movie starts to subtly shift to like a karate seminar. If I give you $100,000, will you put a shot of my kids doing a fighting stance in the movie?
Palm straight to the face, front kick. Nice. Yeah. Straight kick. Nice.
Who's that guy? I mean, I know Don the Dragon Wilson and Cynthia Rothrock are both in those photos, but who was that other guy? Can we just look at these two shots that are almost back to back? They could not find enough photos of famous 80s action star Don the Dragon Wilson, so they had to use the same photo twice, but they photoshopped him out of it and then put him on a white background instead of a blue background. 5 seconds later, they show a grown man training with these little kids. What are you doing, man? What is this movie? Frick!
I'm Julia. I've never seen you here before.
I've never really been here before.
So now you would think like, oh, is there gonna be like a love triangle where he likes this girl at school, but he also likes this girl? Nah. You never see her again.
Hey, Uncle Glenn.
Oh, hi, Robbie.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Robbie.
Why didn't you tell me that you're some badass karate dude?
Didn't you see the video he was watching where he was teaching the girl to balance a CD on her nose?
Me and Aunt Cindy got mugged today.
How'd that go?
It was wank. It was wild. I mean, Aunt Cindy, she kicked his butt.
Don the Dragon Wilson, Uncle Glenn, does not care that his wife and his nephew just got mugged at knife point. He does not care.
You should teach me.
I'm not sure you're ready.
Why not?
So he's not ready to train?
You've been watching me put these chairs away, and you never offered to help.
Like setting the table at the beginning and now cleaning up the chairs in the dojo. Like he didn't even know that was a thing that needed to be done. Frick!
I mean, you're either selfish or lazy.
Lazy martial artist is like not that scary. Probably not that dangerous, probably.
I want to have good friends. I want to.
All right.
That had to be unscripted because that is the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Start training tomorrow.
That's great.
Uh-oh. Time for the pain.
Don't listen to her. She's 12.
Don't listen to her. She's 12. Therefore, she's an idiot.
Just trying to save him from the pain. The pain.
Why she keep saying that?
The pain.
Ah! So now we watch Robbie attending his first martial arts class and being instructed by Grandmaster Glenn. And this is where I think they just told Don the Dragon Wilson, like, hey, just teach him how to punch or something. Don't worry about it. I don't care.
Master Pete Sugarfoot Cunningham, former world kickboxing champion. He's going to teach you some lessons.
Do you see what I'm talking about? He just keeps introducing people that have to just like be his friends. Now here's Pete Sugarfoot Cunningham, Cocoa Beach. There's all kinds of dessert related names in this movie. I don't know.
Better get you some wheels.
Uncle Glenn.
Wow. I wish I could get that excited about anything in my life. But then Uncle Glenn does the old switcheroo and this happens.
The entrance is over here.
Uncle Glenn.
I told you I want my money.
Oh.
No refunds?
So then this huge guy is confronting the bike shop owner. This guy's official name in this movie is Scam Artist. How did this giant man get this little girl's bike? That's the movie I want to watch. Oh! Because like every martial arts movie, every street thug knows karate.
Oh!
Wait, why did he do that?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna get my money back, punks.
Don't come back here again, or I might randomly be here and kick you in the face again.
Are you alright, Dad?
It just so happens that Reno works at the bike shop too.
I want you to give him the hero discount.
Hero. Okay.
Does this happen all the time? What's that percentage? 15%?
Well, who's it for?
That'd be me. Just, I need something to ride around on.
Right.
But I like bikes.
That's good.
Fresh air, exercise.
Cool.
I just didn't want her to see me as some kid who didn't have his stuff together.
Bro, you're a new kid that just moved there with his aunt and uncle that just got beat up by her boyfriend. I don't think she thinks you have everything together.
If you really want to get to know this girl, you just gotta look for the signs.
What are you talking about?
Help wanted. Incredibly dirty window.
There's $10. Don't be late.
Thank you, Uncle Glenn. Thank you, Uncle Glenn.
Thank you, Uncle Glenn.
You don't want to take that again without a voice crack, maybe? Paid for by the Cocoa Beach Board of Tourism. Robbie passes by Dojo Extreme, this movie's version of Cobra Kai. What is he doing? Oh. And somehow Robbie just knows he has to wear a tank top to go into this place. They show all these huge dudes like hitting bags and being like all threatening and intense, and then they show this super skinny guy with these like 2-pound weights, But in contrast to Cobra Kai, it's not like they're teaching people to hurt other people. This is just a kickboxing gym instead of a karate gym. It's just different. It's not like it's evil.
Get up!
So then we're introduced to Laurent Kane, who is this movie's Sensei Kreese. There's not really a whole lot about him that I would say is evil. Sensei Kreese was extremely manipulative and a jerk, but this guy is just like, hey, you got beat up, I'm glad you're here.
If you want to learn how to take down a man, command him to see your will, this might be the place for you.
Can you imagine me at like Jamba Juice? Can I help you, sir? Yes, I would like a large green smoothie. Okay, is that the correct size? Of course. I never order incorrectly. And if you mess up my order, I will take down a man and make him see my will. Also, they just decided to shoot this whole scene with a lens that's dirty. And I'm pretty sure that that guy's necklace is made out of a white twist tie. So then Bo gets mad because he sees a kid that vaguely looks like Robbie from behind.
Hey, nice bike. I'm on my way to the zoo. I volunteer there. Okay.
Why did he have that response? Isn't that kind of cool that she like works at a zoo? That's kind of cool, right? Wow! That giraffe was so close it blew her hair back.
Now get in the cage with the cheetah.
So they went from the zoo to this like houseboat? Whose boat is this? How did they get on there? Did they charter this? You think he still has these pictures on his phone? I bet you he does. I bet you he still has those pictures.
Authorities took the report of a missing child seriously and jumped into action.
Cut back to Robbie in school.
What were you doing at Dojo Extreme? Maybe all those shots to the head finally taking their toll. Break you in half, punk.
That went from 1 to 100 extremely quickly.
Saw him standing outside the gas and go eating yogurt. So there's no way it could have been him at your gym.
Girlfriend see boy I hate it. Same time I see him, don't know what to do. I believe her, I guess.
Yeah, bro, you almost got beat up by a 27-year-old man. Pop punk version of this movie. Creepily watching you from the international palm sign. So then Don the Dragon Wilson once again does his best Tommy Wiseau impression.
Oh, hi, Robbie. I like doing this. It's relaxing.
Yeah, I wish we could see it without that big fence in the way.
Before I had the school, the Quoon.
I'm totally with you. I had a Quoon once. Very painful. Had to get a salve from the doctor.
We used to work for the government. NASA. We trained astronauts.
Space Ninjas?
Space Ninjas. There you go. That's a movie I would watch.
Maybe not.
There's this character, Coach Kane, very ground and pound, you know.
Oh, yes. Ground and pound. One of my favorite exercises.
He's all about aggression and fighting, and I had to let him go.
Okay, so they knew each other, and Coach Kane wasn't nice, so he fired him, and then he set up his own gym. Okay, cool. So then the movie tries its best to do a Karate Kid ripoff scene where Don the Dragon Wilson sees Robbie washing the car.
You know, you can wash on, wash off all you want.
He said it! Remember Pat Morita? Remember the Karate Kid? Remember wax on, wax off? Remember before you watched this movie and you felt like a human?
Right here.
Yeah, no kidding.
No kidding? What do you mean no kidding? They don't show us what they're looking at, so he's like, wait here. Yeah, no kidding.
Can I have everybody's attention, please? I like
Hey, that's the guy at Walmart that always says hi to me.
We've got a real treat for you today, guys.
Oh yeah, I bet.
On my left, Dr. Robert Goldman. He is the holder of 20 strength titles in the Guinness Book of World Records.
20 strength titles? Doctor! Doc! What are you a doctor of? Throwing heavy balls around? Oh yeah, I bet that guy's hard to fight. I don't know why, but I thought the guy's uniform said Master Cushion. If you choose to sit, I am the Master Cushion! I think my favorite part about shooting the movie was when we had all the people with all the different martial arts styles training together. It shows so much unity, and it shows the masters just standing there on stage. And little Billy was so honored, and look at how serious he is, his face. What does this have to do with Robbie's story? And that was the point that Jansen Panettiere realized this movie would be bad for his career. A little kid running, dude. Congratulations. I've never seen someone get their yellow belt in one day. They have a trampoline in their dojo, I guess. I mean, in their coon. Also, there's just a can of WD-40 sitting there. I mean, you can't have a squeaky bike.
Hi, the job's still open. I'd really like to work here.
And that way you step inside and quit staring at my daughter from across the street.
So he saw him stalking his daughter and still lets him work there? Father of the year over here.
Your boyfriend's really not gonna be happy I'm working here.
Oh, speaking of my boyfriend, he's right here. Then we just have a random conflict so Cynthia Rothrock can beat people up next to her restaurant again.
Beaches for locals only. I am a local.
Leave him alone.
Oh, it looks like your mommy showed up.
Maybe it's like a rite of passage for people that live in Cocoa Beach. You have to go and fight Cynthia Rothrock, and that's how you become a man. Everybody there is a dangerous martial artist psychopath.
Oh, what happened?
Turf battle. Surf version.
Yeah, but actually what happened, because you're holding your ribs and all that guy did was push you down. Then we get this heartwarming scene of Robbie quoting Lord Byron.
Lord Byron. Listen to this. That came out a little louder than I had expected.
Which ironically is the same thing that I say when my girlfriend is at my house and I have bad gas. So then after Rena rejects him, this beautiful woman walks into the store and Robbie's just helping her find a bike. She has no right to be mad or jealous or anything of him. Some lady walked in the store and he's helping her. Like, you should have helped her.
I'm your host, Jeff Director. Welcome to my Halloween party.
Oh, wow. It's just Halloween. So then I guess Bo and Rena break up or whatever, even though literally 10 seconds earlier she was saying that he was a sweetie and they weren't that different.
Bo is a real sweetie. Go have fun.
He sits down dressed as a coroner. He must have got it at the corner store.
You suck!
So then Robbie makes her feel better. She's real sad. She broke up with Bo, but Bo doesn't care. No.
Are you babysitting?
I mean, she wouldn't call it babysitting.
Baby what? I'm sorry, I don't mean to make fun of his speech impediment, but like, maybe don't say the word sitting.
Call it baby.
Okay, once again, very bold choice. Somebody found out that Cynthia Rothrock knows how to do belly dancing, so they're like, yeah, you can have a belly dancing scene. I'll do your stupid movie, but you have to let me belly dance in this scene while some weirdo from Comic-Con watches me. This movie is already too long. Why do they just keep having scenes? Well, Karate Kid isn't real martial arts, and also the fighting kind of sucks in that movie if you go back and watch it. So I want to make a movie where the martial arts is real.
Hi?
Hi?
Hi.
Hi?
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 Hi. I was wondering if you were working tomorrow.
I was also wondering if you would be willing to dress up like a tangerine with me.
I just broke up with Bo.
Isn't that what she just did in the previous scene she was in?
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday?
That's a great question.
Happy birthday. It's, Baudelaire. It kicks Lord Byron's ass.
Well, if I ever see Lord Byron, I'll tell him you said that.
Lady, you're not gonna see Lord Byron, he's dead.
I'll let you in.
Your uncle did.
Nope! Skip! We are not gonna do this scene.
Class, we've been working on a lot of different things, a lot of different ideas about fighting. We're gonna now combine them all.
All of them? You're gonna combine every idea about fighting ever? Holy crap, that's gonna be a long lesson. What is this class that there's like white belts and black belts and blue belts and brown belts and periwinkle belts? I don't even know what's going on here. Inclusivity and all that. Hey bro, I knew it was you. You do have a blue tank top because no one else, including me, could own a blue tank top. Yeah, me and my dad here want to beat you up. That is a 45-year-old man that's about to beat up a child.
Yo, Bo, forget this punk. Let's go get yogurt.
Yogurt! Yogurt! Yogurt!
Let's go get yogurt so I can work on my dad bod. Then we go back to Dojo Extreme, where they love those punching bags that are in the shape of a gourd. So then Uncle Glenn meets up with Coach Kane. Hey, can you stop your students from bullying my nephew? No? Oh, okay. So we find out that Bo's dad owns the gym, so Coach Kane isn't really able to do anything with Bo, which really isn't his fault, which makes him in a difficult situation, which means he doesn't want to lose his school, so he has to keep teaching Bo, so he's not actually a bad guy. Bro, we should shoot this at Kelly Slater Pavilion so all the surf fans will be into it. 10 out of 10. Props department, 10 out of 10. Gotta lock it. Only got one photo. Stick half her face in one side and then the full face in the other side. Beautiful. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. This movie is very good at showing you things that make you extremely uncomfortable. Trigger warning. Bo goes up to Rena and smashes her locket and then is just the king of the slow exit.
You okay? You sure?
So then the movie gets just like a little bit too real for a second. There's kind of some kind of assault. I want to beat him up for revenge. But I won't, I guess, because the dojo's closed. So then the 35-year-old pickup basketball league gets beat up by Robbie. Those people watching were not extras, dude.
You know the new kid, Robbie? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have a problem with him.
The proper thing to say there would have been, hey, he just interrupted our pickup basketball game and beat the crap out of all of us.
First Bob, none of your business.
None of your business. Now beat me up with this giant fork on the wall.
For the meatballs.
For the meatballs? How about breaking the table and all the glassware? Your dojo was closed, so I decided to hunt down all your students and beat them up.
It's never good to go through life alone. I'm not alone.
What? Are they just gonna have like an all-out brawl? Students versus students? Like school versus school? This does not happen. Not happen in real life. At least in Karate Kid, they had like a tournament. Okay, let's settle it in the ring. And I think that's kind of what they're going for here. Robbie's gonna fight Bo in that like octagon cage thing, but there's like literal children in here. There's like that kid standing behind Coach Kane is like 14 years old and he's gonna fight these grown men? Why is this happening? How are all these other people involved at all? Why would anyone agree to do this? I mean, Don the Dragon Wilson fighting Coach Kane makes perfect sense. Like he's his uncle and then whatever. Ah, yes, Bo does in fact have a 50-pound advantage on Robbie. What is this movie? Why is it still going? And then he just leaves. All their students are just in there fighting, just killing each other. Huge liability for both of these guys. Coach Kane needs a Big Mac, all right? Something's gotta fuel those muscles. Oh, I see. If he just made him submit, Bo wouldn't have left him alone. But because he did the backflip, that makes total sense. Coach Kane goes into the batting cages as if his gym wasn't a good place to fight. I guess we have to have some kind of interesting climax, which ironically is what my girlfriend said. So Uncle Glenn is very confused as he walks into the batting cages. He goes up the stairs, he goes down the stairs, he goes into the batting cages.
Everybody, stop fighting!
Even if Coach Kane won this fight, he would be arrested for someone shooting a gun in his place and everybody fighting each other. So then we get the best fight in the movie where it's two actual martial artists fighting each other, which is kind of fun with baseballs flying in the background and all that stuff. They probably had to do this whole thing in like 1 or 2 takes because that would hurt so bad to clang those bats together. Also, you get hit in the ribs with a bat. I don't know if you're coming back from that.
You guys can't be in here. Okay, settle it, but you got 2 minutes and then I call the cops.
That's the most realistic thing in this whole movie, man. That security guard making $10 an hour, whatever. I got the CCTV when the police show up. Oh! The security guard's like, yeah, I made the right choice.
Guess you really are the baddest man in town.
Cool.
So Coach Kane gets beat up, Bo gets beat up, and then Bo's dad hints at a sequel that they never made because nobody wanted it.
Nobody disrespects me in my dojo.
So because I wanted to end this video with a bang, I scoured the internet, sending out emails, DMs, Advil PMs to everyone that worked on the movie that I could find. And finally, I struck gold. I went onto Cynthia Rothrock's website and found that you could actually pay to have a 10-minute Zoom call with her. Wank. Obviously, I was stoked and I thought it would be great for the video, but I also didn't want to look like some kind of weirdo, so I bought an autographed DVD. After chasing her down for weeks trying to work with her travel schedule and then my schedule, I was honestly getting a little bit nervous. But then, a ray of hope. I was going to be in London filming a video with Brighton and Jade. But I really wanted this interview to happen and to be a great experience for both of us. And who knows, maybe I could become friends with an awesome 80s action star. It was happening. I put together a makeshift hotel setup, sent out the Zoom invite to Cynthia, and I was ready to go.
This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about this. We're going to ask her questions about the martial arts kid and her experience, and it's going to be super fun. So, yeah. This is going to be great.
But as I was going over the questions, I kind of realized she's taking a long time to join the meeting. So I just hung out in the room and tried to pass the time. I figured it's a Monday. She knows it's for a YouTube video and one that's reviewing one of her movies, so she probably is just getting ready or something.
I don't know, maybe she forgot. It's okay.
I just kept checking my email to see if I got any kind of response from her. As 5 minutes turned into 10 minutes, and 10 into 20.
If she doesn't respond, then that's just going to be my last email to her, and that'll be it.
And a little bit past the hour mark, I was convinced that she just wasn't gonna show up.
Yeah, she's not coming, dude. She's not coming.
But there's no way. I mean, who does that? Who gets paid for a 10-minute interview and then doesn't show up when you set the date and time? They also wouldn't completely ghost you and never send you an apology of like, oh, I missed the email, or I was busy, or I forgot. That wouldn't happen, right? Well, that, in fact, is exactly what happened. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty disappointed.
Cool Kids Table has one less cool kid in it today, I guess.
I guess it just goes to show that sometimes cool people just aren't cool people. Since the interview sucked and I've been on tour with Ninja Kids Live, if you buy tickets, I'll love you forever. And I might buy you something in return, like a pony.
Neither Ian Lang nor any of his affiliates will ever buy you a pony.
Ironically, one of the stops on the tour is only 37 minutes away from Cocoa Beach. And since the martial arts kid is basically a 90-minute advertisement, I wanted to see it for myself. Would it be the beautifully iconic wonder that the movie made it out to be? Or would I get in multiple fights with random locals where Cynthia Rothrock has to come and save me? If it's the second one, maybe I'll actually get my interview. Womp womp. We made it! Check this out, it's the famous Cocoa Beach sign. There it is, the pier, owned by that rich lady.
He goes and buys the Cocoa Beach pier.
Just walking around, I actually got to see pretty much everything. Like here's the pier sign, then this view from this random restaurant, this weird little sign that they got from Home Goods, this place where Robbie was walking that one time, and even Trader Ricky's. Wait, what? Okay, so I think this is the area where Cynthia Rothrock was beating up those dudes. I'm not for sure, but I think these were the stairs that she came down. And then she beat up those dudes like right here. I was even gonna eat lunch where they filmed Cindy's Cafe, but kinda looked like a place where I'd get a disease, like trigonometry or something, so I just left. But it is Florida, so of course 5 minutes after I showed up, it started raining. What a magical day. Look everyone, it's Size Discount Food and Beverage. Kind of. And as luck would have it, I'm a little bit bummed. I kind of wanted to go into Psy or whatever they called it, Cocoa Beach Gas and Go. So now I just have to stand in the rain and look for another Uber like an idiot. And Robbie's school, where only one student can park their car. The school's closed, obviously it's summertime, but this is fun. This is super weird. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Paid for by the Cocoa Beach Board of Tourism.
It's a silly movie about a kid that's a bad kid, and then 5 minutes later he's a good kid. He gets the girl, he learns martial arts, they have a huge fight in a dojo for some reason that is never explained, and then, you know, the movie's over. All in all, I would give the martial arts kid 10 face kicks out of 10. But what did you think about the movie? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on all the social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff. It's just the same name. You can see all the random dumb stuff that I'm doing if you're into that sort of thing. And remember that 1 like equals 1 blue tank top that I will wear inconspicuously to a kickboxing gym. Bye.